With next week link, I think so it's what problem. So someone said that um someone said that we should try this example. We should try if the app if it's apple blend. If it's not, don't blend. That was someone said. So I tried to see the result here. So if it's apple blend, if it's not, don't blend. So see how I was able to do that. Let me show you guys the formula. See the formula here. So if it's apple, right, blend. If it's not apple, don't blend. So we showed blend. And anyone that is not apple showed don't blend. Okay, so that is it for this example. So I don't think we got any other example. But if you have any other example in your mind, you can tell me. So I'm going to be sending a file to the I'm going to be sending it out to the group chat. I just sent a file there, so use of that file. I'm going to make use of that file. Okay, so what we are going to do is we are going to go into analysis now. So we have learned how to clean data, we've learned formulas. The next thing we are going to do now is to go into analysis. That's what we are going to do. So I sent a file to the group chat now. So please can use the file to. So I'm going to go to this file we are going to work with. So this file is this file is the sales export data. The sales export data. We're going to analyze and visualize this sales export data. We're not going to finish that today. We'll continue from next week. We'll continue from next week. We won't finish it today. So we'll just start it up today. So this table has a cost column. It has a country column. So I told you the sales data, right? So it has a country column, it has other value in euros, it have a cost column, it has a date column, it has a category column, it has a customer name column, it has a sales manager name, a sales rep column, device type, and then other ID column. So these are the different columns that it has. So we're going to analyze this, okay? We're going to analyze it. So to analyze the data, we use something called pivot table. So we use pivot table to analyze our data. So now to insert pivot table so you can start your analysis. So insert pivot table so you can start with your analysis. What you have to do is go to your insert tab. Go to your insert tab. When you go to insert tab, then you see pivot table. Click on pivot table, then go to from table range. When you go to from table range, you're going to see this dialog box. So it's going to ask you, do you want to insert it into a new table or existing worksheet? So you're going to select new worksheet because we don't have any worksheet here already. So click on OK. So we have inserted our pivot table into this new worksheet. We inserted our pivot table. So this is what we call pivot table. And if you look at this place, oh, wait a minute. It's only the other column that is here. Okay, something is wrong. Let's delete this sheet. What happened is that we select only okay minus other ID, but we are meant to select the whole table. So, highlight the whole table, then we'll go to insert, we'll go to pivot table from table range, and then we'll click on OK. So to come out with all the columns. So this is what we call pivot table here. And then this is the different fields in pivot table. We have we have the filter, we have the column, we have the rows, and we have the value. So these are the different fields we have pivot table, and then this is what we call a pivot table field. So this is where we do our analysis, right? This is where we do our analysis. So we are going to do our analysis with this pivot table field, right? So this is our pivot table. Now, what's the first thing we like to do? We have to first find out, looking at the table, you're going to observe it. So basically, you're going to be given a project objective, right? You're going to give an objective to work on. If you're given a data set, so let's say you are working for an organization, you'll be given an objective, right, to work on. So, but we are just, we don't have any objective. We want to figure out what we can do with this data. So, we can find out the country highest order value, the country that has the highest order value. Okay, so to find a country that has the highest order value, that's a country that has value, that has highest profit, because this order value is the price of the goods or the products that they have. So the country that has the highest order value, the country that has the highest order value, we're just going to drag this country column to this row side, which will give us this. It's giving us all the countries. And then we're going to drag the other value, we'll drag it to the value side, it will sum it up for us. So these are the different countries and then different order value. So this is just wanted to start up with this. So after this, we are going to stop today. For today, we'll continue from next week. So these are the different country and then the the sum of order values for the different countries. So now we want to find out the country that has the highest order value, right? So we're going to sort this. We're going to sort it to get from largest to smallest. So just right click and sort from largest to smallest. Right click and sort from largest to smallest. So now see this country, Portugal. Portugal is a country that has the highest order value. The country that has the highest order value, followed by France, so followed by Sweden, followed by UK, Finland, and all that. So I just want to have only top five countries with the highest order value. So I'm going to come here, I'll click here, and then I'll go to this value filters. Then you see this top 10, you click on it, you click on the top 10, then reduce it to 5. Reduce it to 5 and then click on OK. So with that, we've been able to get 5 top countries, the highest order value. So after that, what we're going to now do is to visualize it. So to visualize it, you're going to come up here, see the pivot table analyze. You're going to click on it, and then you're going to see pivot charts here. So you click on pivot charts. So different charts are here, right? So we're going to select a start column chart. So this is start column chart, and then we'll click on OK. So now this is the chart we have this chart that is showing us how many the countries that have the highest order value. So Portugal has the highest order value, followed by France, Sweden, UK, and Finland. So what we're going to do is that we're going to double click on this total to change the title. Just double click on it, then you click to change the title. So we can change the title to country, countries with highest order value. So this is going to be the title. Countries with highest order value. Then we come over here and then we click on hide all field buttons on chart to remove it. Then we're going to remove all those values here too. We're going to move all these values here. So we click on this plus and then we remove it. To remove those values, you see it at this axis. This axis, when you click on it, you see primary vertical. You will check and it's gone. Then we're going to remove the grid lines and we're going to remove the legend. This thing is what we call legend. This total here. This thing here is what we call legend. So we're going to remove it and then we have our chart. So guys, I think we're going to end here. Next week, Saturday, we're going to take our time and analyze this data properly and visualize it. Okay. So a lot of people has left. So I want to continue now. So we're going to continue from next week Saturday. And next week Saturday is going to be our live for this boot camp. It's going to be our last day for this boot camp. So guys, we'll see you next week. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, so um bye bye. Thank you. Oh yeah, I've only we're not going to do any cleaning with this data because there's nothing to clean in it. It's just for analysis, right? I'm using a data that is clean. It's just for analysis. We're not going to clean it. We're not going to clean it. We already talked about how to clean data. We already talked about how to clean data. So this one is hard to analyze and visualize. So we'll be doing that next week Saturday, which will be our last class for the boot camp. So yeah, that's it. So thank you for joining. Okay, we'll see you on Saturday next week, same time, same place.